Well, we've gotten rid of one POS. She had a blown out cylinder, that's why she didn't come down yesterday. So we're running without a cylinder here. Okay, it does have hydraulic fluid in it. What the hell happened to the cup holder? Hi. Underneath the hood of this god thing. Christ almighty. Like playing cards with my brother's kids, nerve-wracking sons of bitches. Fucking goddamn, man. There's a god nest on the freaking exhaust manifold lighting on fire. And the cover for the air cleaner's off, and the air cleaner's half in, half out. So I was clipping along there coming up the hill and I started smelling like it was something burning. Freaking popped the hood, popped the little inspection plate here. There's a goddamn mouse nest sitting right there, damn near lit on fire. Look in, this thing's laying on top of the freaking belt down there, getting ready to freaking run through it. The oil isn't even freaking all the way in, and freaking, oh my god, guys. Jesus, that's toast now. So's the safety. What? I don't think anybody looked under the hood of this thing before they sent it out. There's a goddamn freaking rat's nest on the exhaust manifold on fire. And both the air filters are toast. Oh my god. Yeah. I didn't get it on camera because I freaking dropped the camera because there's smoke starting to come out from underneath the hood of this thing. I mean, I know they were getting this thing out to us in a hurry, but they shouldn't. Yeah, this thing here, it's huh? I can smell it. This thing here, it's toasted because the freaking lid's been off of it, and the safety is just absolutely plugged. As they're borderline getting ready to sandblast the engine in it, because everything's supposed to go through here. Then that right there is the cap that goes on the end and seals these in. Yeah. Alrighty, we go up there and tell her what's what and head for town. You'll notice something. I come over here on this side and fill up. Primarily, I'm one of the only people in the area that's got my pump rigged up on that side, but you notice something. If I'm over here on this side, then I can't see how hard I'm getting screwed filling up. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We ended up having to go to Western States and grab parts for that 5. I got a set of air filters, and they gave me a really cool Cat diesel power hat. This thing is pretty sweet. I like it. I'm gonna put it on and wear it. Okay. We are here. Look at that, the Ripper stayed up damn near all night. Okay, so I'm gonna swap mounts on the camera and get the air cleaners in this thing. First and foremost, though, I'm gonna check to see if that's the fuel separator I put on it last year. Nope. I'm gonna get this thing put back together and buttoned up here, fired up, and we'll get on with the freaking day. But you can see right down there the leftover pine needles and everything from something making a nest. And those are what lit on fire yesterday. Actually, I'm not even gonna say lit on fire. They started smoking real bad. So this is the kind of stuff you gotta be cognizant of. Mice, this is the time of year when mice and stuff really start building nests and looking for places to call a home. I'm gonna have to take that other panel off, because I can see there's a bunch of stuff still built up over there. Hi, Chihuahua. Okay, we got one safety. I don't have, the freaking guy at Cat took off with the safety and the other primary. I don't know if it showed up on the other video, but this is what the safety's supposed to look like. Nice and clean. The other one was not nice and clean. Nice big chunk of moss down inside the frickin' filter housing. The other one was pretty dang messed up. That's what the primary is supposed to look like. Golden. With some lube on it. Now, so what happened here, I don't know how well we can get you guys down inside here, but this thing right here, this right here is a collar that you tighten up to hold this guy here in place. Obviously that collar came loose, and this right here fell off, and it was laying down in there like that, and it was rubbing on the pulley right there. So the best way, and guys don't understand this because it takes a little bit of time, the best way to get that filter housing put back together is you have to take this here off completely. That way you can spin that thing around, get the end of the filter housing on there, and then you can tighten it up real nice and tight. If you don't put it on that way, that frickin' thing will vibrate loose every damn time. And that's not just my experience with this machine that I speak of. I have dealt with a lot of Cat equipment that's had that style of filter on it. Do that. Now, you know, I'm not trying to dig at anybody here, but a lot of these little problems like this is from a lack of freaking just getting in there and getting it done. Everybody's always looking for the freaking paycheck and going home. No one's looking at being accountable. But now here I am. I'm out here fixing and working on their machine. I got downtime. So, you know, that thing was just tight enough to not want to spin around, but it was also just loose enough freaking let the end of that cap fall off. Look at all this. You know, it takes nothing. How long did it take me to take that how long did it take me to take that off? Didn't take me very long at all. Now, this thing is tricky because you have to make sure you got it in there. When you don't have it in there all the way, it will pop itself right back freaking off. Hence the reason why you have to take this housing off. I mean, this guard off. You know, honestly, it'd be so much easier if you could just run this machine without this guard all the damn time. It's a complete pain in the ass bitch. This is the way you have to do it, and do it right. But this isn't the way that gets you to the easy paycheck. Okay, see? Back on. Now here's another thing I bet you nobody's noticed. This frickin' fan is rubbing on something somewhere. When they started making cell phones that you could get on and sit there and watch YouTube and Facebook and boobies and get on your Snapchat and, you know, make money on your OnlyFans and all that other kind of BS. That's when our society started to really take a crap. And that's when accountability went out the frickin' door. You know? I was frickin' up there today talking with them about this machine. This is all bent and f***ed up. You know? I do appreciate, and this is what I told the guy that runs the rental department up there. I said, I do appreciate the fact that they are able to get this thing out to me quickly as they did. But the point that I made to him is, what good was that speed of getting it out to me if all I've done since it's got here is work on it? Why it's important, this right here is your exhaust manifold. Why it's important, freaking take these damn things off every now and then and look in here. It is extremely important. Definitely ain't gonna rust down there, but look at all that crap. What's the shop's responsibility? Can't tell you how many times I go up there and there's people standing around doing nothing with their hands in their pockets. They could be out there freaking cleaning the damn machine out. That's what lit on fire yesterday. Only there was a lot more than that. Oh, right there, see? There's what's left of burnt. Visibly burnt. What do you think would have happened if that sucker really lit up and all that crap right underneath this hose lit on fire? It'd cause damage. I'd have more downtime, and then they'd have to send out a freaking mobile mechanic out here to fix this goddamn thing. And I'd probably be told, well, I don't have anybody that come out there and fix that right off the bat. Oh no, what did you break? I didn't break shit. You guys sent out a machine that isn't ready to go. Always frickin' pisses me off, mechanics. This is what I'm going to tell you guys. If a guy calls up and says, hey, I got a broken ass machine, don't give him any lip. Those guys up there today are lucky I didn't show up there yesterday in the mood that I was in. Yesterday they would have probably seen a full-on loggers rigging fit because I were pissed. My client has an elderly husband. They weren't able to get in and out of here very easily. His car is parked down at the end of the driveway. He had to walk in here maybe last night. Or they had to go down and get him because I wasn't able to get this thing in the shape where he could have drove in with his car. Okay? Give me the, oh, what'd you break now? Well, my freaking client's suffering because your guys' machine is effed up. Anyway, that's all I'm really going to say about that, because I know those guys get on this channel every now and then. That crap right there could have been caught before this thing came out here. They, the general manager let me know about 2:30 or so yesterday. So, yep, they got it figured out. We'll get it on a truck. I got the truck driver out warming the truck up right now. Give us about a half of an hour, and this thing will be on a truck on its way to you. And I was like, sweet. What, 2:30, 3 o'clock? That should have been 3:30. This thing should have been rolling in here. You know, really, no later, in my opinion. Really, no later, in my opinion, than about 4:30-ish. It was way after 5 o'clock before this thing got here. So there's over an hour between my last phone call with the general manager up there And when this thing arrived, that I don't know what was going on with it, but some simple little shit could have been getting looked at. A lot of folks don't understand that simple little shit can end up being big shit. It quantifies. Somebody's redneck repair didn't last very long. This right here is actually supposed to be down in there a little bit farther than it is. Freaking this other guy up here, he needs to get his goddamn camp trailer out of here tomorrow, or is it Friday? And I told him, oh yeah, no problem, you guys will be able to get in and out of your driveway every day of the week. Don't worry about it. Now one of their rigs is sitting down at the end of the road. Because no, they were not able to get in and out of their driveway every day of the week. You know, it's just I can sit here and whine and snivel and bitch and complain about it for 2 hours. You know, that ain't gonna do any good. It is what it is. Shit happens when you're running older equipment. What happened here? I didn't even notice that. Check this out. Look at that. Almighty. That is a God Almighty. Okay, it is flat, just hanging up on something. But what? Okay, there we go. Fix somebody else's rig together fix. The fixer. Okay. I look this thing over real hard and heavy, and it's bent. Missing a cylinder. It does have hydraulic fluid in it. I checked it yesterday. You see it's got a little bit of a gold color in there, but the glass is cracked, so that's going to give them a problem here pretty soon. We got, what is that? That's hydraulic. That's hydraulic. All that looks okay. Ready to go. And that hydraulic? And dang, it almost looks like, yeah, it's hydraulic. I almost thought that was a fuel filter at one point. Okay. That right there is all bent to shit. That handle on the other side is all bent to hell. This freaking guard for the idler is all bent up. Same with the guard for the sprocket. It's bent up. Okay, let's get on in there and fire it up. Freaking grill took something. These freaking guys get in these things, backyard warriors, and they think they can do the work of a D8 with it. And no, you can't do the work of a D8 with it. I sure hope that picks up on camera. Good Lord. You want to take any bets if it's got anything in it? This. Oh yeah. We've got stuff in it, all right. I didn't even think about that until I was looking at it. So the thing about this dozer is this thing doesn't fill up even. As in, it doesn't fill up a solid line all the way across. It fills up more in the back than it does the front. And the reason being is because if you look at all these fins, they're all broken, hammered to freaking shit. It needs a new vortex creator, so it's not creating this vortex to keep the dirt going in a circle. So what happens is this thing will get full on one side, and then it gets sucked down into your air filters. I've had a lot of people say, what do you care? It's just a rental. even though it's just a rental, guys, I still have to make money on it. It needs to be able to function every single day that it's out here on my job. And so taking care of it, you know, it's kind of one of them pay it forward, pay it backward type of things. Okay, if I take good care of this thing while it's on my job, then the next guy that rents it doesn't have to worry about it having problems. Vice versa, same. You know, you see what I mean? I take care of it, the next guy down the road is going to have a good experience with it. The last few people that have used it haven't taken care of it. Now, last year, New Tech got lucky because I took off with this thing for a couple of months. And I took care of it like it was my own. This year, I didn't take off with it. And I can tell you right now, this machine has gone downhill just in the aesthetics department. But the last time I had this dozer, I shit you not, that thing was clear full and sucking dirt into that filter down there. Kid you not. Okay. Go to work with it now.